In today's video, a giant army has gathered before a castle. The walls of the castle are coated in crossbowmen, and in the entrance of the castle is a death tunnel, filled with elite warriors from the king. They are going to be holding out and protecting the king for as long as possible against this giant Tabs castle invasion. Can the Tabs medieval faction destroy the king, or will the king's defense prevail? Let's find out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below. Let's get it! Alrighty then guys, battle number 1, let's get it here. So, the massive army is coming forward here against the defenders. Defenders do start off with some crossbow volleys here. Well, one shot hit. The other one was a complete whiff. I don't see how you miss when there's so many soldiers here, but they killed at least one medieval axeman there, which is good. Catapults are going up into the walls. Boom, baby! Taking out crossbowmen, and some other crossbowmen are falling. It would not be a Tabs video without some derp going on. But if you didn't know, Tabs actually did receive a brand new update recently. It is a quality of life update. Apparently after the Neon update, Tabs is no longer going to be updating the game at all. I was pretty disappointed about that because the game is still glitched beyond belief, and on top of that, they didn't even add a Neon faction. They just added Neon weapons. It was a very, very half-assed last update for a game that, you know, has done so much for that studio. I was really disappointed. However, after so many people complained, they finally did decide to come back with an actual quality of life update, which fixes some of the problems in the game, which is really, really nice. I think that was absolutely necessary. I hope they release multiple more of these types of updates in the near future, because this game is a complete disaster when it comes to a lot of its problems. Either way, the medieval army is getting through the first line of warriors here. I think the second line will be a lot tougher because of the pikemen back here, and a few knights are pushing forward into the death tunnel as well. Definitely not the best idea to like go in here and try and solo the enemies right now. That's pretty rough. Are there still crossbowmen up here? Yes, there are, but they're not really firing down much, it seems. Oh, there's a few that landed on the other side of the moat too, beyond the wall. They're still going down there, so they might be shooting into the sides of those guys as well. But let's see, the pikemen will be getting involved here very soon. Still random soldiers jumping on out there. Yeah, I saw a pike at least swinging at the enemies, and yeah, the soldiers trying to breach from behind are causing some of those pikemen to disrupt and not be able to hold their pikes anymore, so that is definitely a little bit goofy. But at the very least, this death tunnel seems to be working out in favor of the blue army. They're actually doing a decent job holding. I mean, not the best job, but they're kind of doing it. They are kind of doing it here. We've also got arrows striking just above from the crossbowmen back here, who are supposed to be protecting the king, which, by the way, oh, shoot! There's a secret tunnel! Some enemies are coming through the secret tunnel! I didn't even know that existed! What the heck? Also, oh, there's the king right there, okay. The stay banners never really worked that well, so the king decided to move on anyway. But these flankers over here could actually dispatch a few troopers. They are just bowmen, though, so they're nothing too crazy. There you go. Bannerman dead, so that's going to unleash these knights back here, which probably won't actually be all that good for these bowmen, because they will get probably chopped up by these knights. Yep, there goes the knight in there. I mean, he's got a massive shield, so he's able to protect from those arrows. Yeah, that's the end of that flank right there. That was rather stupid. But the frontal assault is going absolutely crazy while that happens. Look at this! The death tunnel! It's full of death! There's a lot happening here! And the shield wall is still managing to hold, which is gorgeous. And hopefully those crossbowmen back there, oh, they're focusing on these jabronis. Guys, focus this way. Fire at the death tunnel. That's half the point of view. Okay, they are aiming this way now, so they might actually shoot at the death tunnel this time. They might actually shoot at the death tunnel, which is very necessary because the shieldmen are losing now. Yeah, they are not going to be able to hold this area. Oh! Catapult shots striking in here. So, one of the catapults is actually probably doing more friendly fire. More bad to its own team than good! My goodness! Oh my gubernatorial! Wowza! Alright. These crossbowmen are finally firing. The king approaches. He is ignoring now the stay order. Well, I guess he is the king, so he gets to give the orders. So he's going to be going off here and swinging at the enemy army, trying to get some kills. He's also able to deflect incoming arrows, but most of the incoming arrows are his own friends' arrows, so that's not exactly a good thing that he's deflecting those. It's a bit of a goofy parry move right there. Oh, more spearmen entering the front lines too. Yeah, they're going in. They see their king and they're choosing to ignore the stay order. The king's been shot a couple times here, actually. He's got a few arrows in him. Oof. Oof. Straight through the heart. Brutal. Brutal. A lot of archers still coming through the gap here, through the death tunnel. They're shooting up the king like crazy. A few more spearmen coming through as well, trying to get on forward here. I think the king is going to have a very hard time here in the next few moments. I'm surprised he's still alive, honestly, with the number of arrows going into him. But he is a hero unit, so after all, he's got a lot of health going for him. I think he'll manage to survive for a little bit longer here. And he's got the crossbows backing him up in the back there. Actually, it's mainly just archers left alive for the attackers. And the king can... Oh, the king goes down. That's the end of the king right there. So now it's really just a couple spearmen and a couple crossbowmen back here. Still surviving. The enemy's coming on forward here. It's so funny how the crossbowmen, like, have, like, gunpowder crossbows by the sound of it. It's very, very derp. It's very, very derp. Yeah, here come the enemies. They're getting shot up pretty good here. A couple of them do die, 2 arrows going into them, but they still got shields. There we go. The last of the protectorate spearmen for the defenders coming on forward to try and stop these guys. Crossbowmen continue to try and fire as well, but it seems like it's futile at this point in time. The enemy has completely breached the walls. They've killed the king. There's just a few crossbowmen left alive for them to go through. I think we're looking at a red victory here. Well, we do actually still have crossbowmen up here as well. That could make an impact. Why don't we go ahead and just time-lapse this whole thing now and see what happens. Alright, so it's been a while here, and I think the blues managed to win because there's no reds left. Oh, no, wait, there's some up here. Oh, but then there's blues over here. We're gonna call it a red victory because obviously the blues just have bannermen and a couple crossbowmen, and the reds are stuck over here, and the castle has fallen, and the king is dead. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.